welcome to Slick Nick's fall preview. Because let's face it, part of this channel is looks maxing, which I didn't even know what that was until someone mentioned in the comments. But that's fair to say that, Nick, what's your channel about? Well, from my heart, it's about sharing emotional intelligence with younger men, helping them to see the world for what it actually is, getting people to like you for who you are by evolving to some degree to provide for the other person's needs, things like that. Those things make you more likable, more attractive. And I've shared my list many times on this channel, my top 10 things that makes a man more attractive. And one of those things actually is outward appearance, but it's not about really how much hair you have. It's not about your face, that you have specifically a certain type of face. It's not about how tall you are, something like that. All these things you have no control over. Instead, it's given what you've got. This is a red pill channel. Given what you have to work with, maxing that. So largely, this is what do you have? How can you affect that? What you eat, right? That you're getting enough nutrition but not going over your calories for the day. That you're getting out and exercising, whether it's the gym, outside, however you're doing that you're moving, you're taking care of your temple. And then on top of that, I'm not ashamed to admit it, what you wear, your clothes. Now, I'm not here to tell you that you need to spend a lot of money on your clothes. Keep it simple. That's largely what I'm about, keeping the overhead low, low maintenance, okay? So for the fall season, last weekend, my wife and I went over to Marshall's. Didn't spend a whole lot of money, but I picked up a few things that are going to be staples for this fall season. And before I do, recently I showed my new Levi's here. I haven't had Levi's in a long time. These are 31, 32s. And of course, we got my awesome cowboy boots here, my Cody James. So we got that going on. And see, that's something too, that once you start working on your temple here, as far as body recomposition, losing body fat and gaining muscle mass, clothes fit better and clothes look better. So it's funny because you can look at a t-shirt online, but oh, that looks like a cool t-shirt. And then you get it. If you don't have the right frame, it just is going to be baggy looking. It won't look the same as it is on a man who's got less body fat and more muscle mass. That's ultimately looks maxing, isn't it? So let's get to it. We're going to look at some fall staples that I'm looking forward to this year. So I've learned that I love Henleys. Whether they're short sleeve Henleys or long sleeve, I love them because they're just fancy enough with having buttons on them. That's not too casual. It's not like having a sweatshirt, but I love that Henleys typically are thin. And I also like that they're just one solid color. Now, there's times to have lots of fancy stuff going on in your shirt, but I like the simplicity of it. And these colors too are very fall. So let me start with my favorite here. This is the first one I saw. I was only going to get one. And after I tried it on, I was like, do they have more? And they did. So this is Kenneth Cole, size medium. So I'll just go ahead and try this on here and show you how it looks here. Now granted, keep in mind, the t-shirt, you might want to wear a different color t-shirt under these eyes. That kind of downplays that if you wanted to wear something complementary or the same. But there's how it looks. And keep in mind the dimensions of me. I'm 5'9". Currently somewhere around 158 pounds as I'm building muscle back. My weight's going up a little bit, but this is how this thing fits on me. And this is perfect for me as a size medium, which I used to have to wear large because my stomach used to stick out and it was just too tight. But now size medium is perfect for Henleys. So that's my torso size. And now I know that, but check this out. Now I won't try them on, but ultimately I also have the same shirt in this burgundy maroon color, and I also have it in this kind of a royal blue as well. So very basic colors that I like, colors that make me think of fall. But check this out. While I was there, I happened to come across this vest. So let's try this out. See, for many years I had a whole collection of these like Old Navy puffy vests. Well, they're all size large and they're not flattering anymore. So I thought, I want a vest, but one that looks nice and neat and trim, that's gonna do the job, you know, as far as kind of trapping in some of that heat, but one that is gonna be a bit universal. So let's see if I can get the zipper on. But there we go. So there's what it would look like with the zipper on. And here's what's interesting. This vest is size small, unlike the shirt. So process that. This is a medium size Henley, yet a small size vest. So, and this is a note to self. Just because you're one size in something doesn't mean you're always going to be that. You have to try it on ultimately. And it's like, even with t-shirts I've ordered online. I order a size medium. That's typically my size. But some mediums fit more like a small and some fit more like a large. So I really try on, you know, the clothes. So there's that. I love this. What brand is this? Let me find out. It is Magasconi, apparently. So there you go. Whereas the Henley shirts I have here are Kenneth Cole, and specifically they're slim fit. I should say that they are. It's just the sustainable knit shirt, two-way stretch, but it says slim fit, lightweight knit shirt. I like lightweight and I like slim fit. Now I do because of the changes I've made with my fitness here. So in closing, I've had some requests here from a longtime viewer named Kevin Murray. He says, Nick, when are you gonna wear that green jacket again? So let's, this is really my coat that I wear. I mean, in Tennessee it gets pretty cold, but ultimately I don't really have to, I don't get that cold, but this is the extent of my winter jacket. So this is it's called Buffalo David Britton. That's the brand. Amazingly, this is a large. So, you know, back when I got it 3 or 4 years ago, I needed a large. But I will say, miraculously, I don't think it looks too big. I mean, maybe if I had a size medium, maybe that'd be a little bit more flattering. But ultimately, apparently I'm not good at putting working zippers on. But ultimately, for a coat that would be over clothes, it's probably the best, isn't it? I mean, if I had medium, it might fit a little bit slimmer, but ultimately it might not go over the clothes and be as comfortable. So as far as having a good jacket, so there you go. There's the green jacket. This was from a couple years ago when the gift from my wife for my birthday that year is I needed a new jacket, and so she found this online. I was looking at more of a military look, but then this is more like a bomber style, though it's not actually leather. So you know, even though it's a size large, and I pretty much don't wear large anything anymore, and you can kind of tell, well, it'd look a little bit better if it were, you know, slimmer, right? But again, this is my winter coat. So there you go. There's a preview of the fall season. Your comments belong right below.